What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sang, and today's reaction video is about to be really juicy. So you guys saw I just reacted to Jordan Welch's video about Andrew Tate's war room. It cost 5 G's to get in there. It all seemed like a scam, right? All right, well, right now, Sneeko, Fresh and Fit, and I don't know who the other people are. They're in Romania right now doing whatever. They doing podcasts, live streams, whatever, with Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, there's a video, I guess he responded to Jordan Welch's expose video. So we're about to get into that right now. This happened, I think this happened like last night or something, or yes, I don't know. I didn't watch it, but we about to see it together right now.
Andrew, what's your thought on Sneeko's friend, Jordan Welch, doing a hit piece on the war room? So there was there was a guy who joined the war room and did a hit piece video on it. Obviously, everyone knows he's full of shit. When you join any kind of organization, if you think you can just pay a membership fee and then you're instantly going to have access to all the secrets of that organization and the absolute top tier of that organization, you're just going to jump to the top of the hierarchy because you've paid an entrance fee, then that organization has no value. It doesn't matter what you join in the world, whether it's a company, whether it's a sports team, whether it's the war room, whether it's a boxing gym, anything. You have to get in there and you have to prove yourself. When I first walked into my fight gym, my coach used to say, hit the bag. And he'd say that for the first like 3 weeks and just ignore you. And you just be punching a bag by yourself. And it was boring and it was shit. And 92% of people would quit. But 3 weeks in, when you're still turning up on time, just punching the bag by yourself, you say, okay, now I'm going to bother holding pads for you. Because I ain't holding pads for every jackass who walks in here when they ain't got the fucking heart. Because it's a waste of my time. I'm going to first put you through the fire to see. So you join something like the war room, you join any kind of organization, you're there to prove yourself. And you prove yourself by providing value to gain value. The war room is a fantastic mirror. You'll get everything from it for depending on what you give to it. You help others, you'll be amazed how much help you get back. If you just join and pay the membership fee and say, yo, where's the secrets? Then why the fuck would we give them to you? Or how would we exist that long? How would we even have secrets worth giving if we just gave them away for a fucking membership fee? It's dumb shit. So your friend, who I've never met, is a fucking dumbass. And he's a dumbass, and he's out now. He fucking ran away from it all and did his little YouTube video. And it's amazing to me that he's someone so short-sighted that they're more interested in getting a few clicks and a few fucking views on a video than they are actually being part of a network, which is run by multimillionaires, the most fucking Googled man on the planet. People like you, people like all the other fucking people who are inside the war room, who are clearly credible individuals, who clearly know things and can do things, living in fucking Romania, surrounded by fucking armed guards and shit. He doesn't want friends like that. He wants views on a YouTube video. He's a dumbass. And I'm glad he left. He's a fucking idiot. So that's the answer to that question. It's the first thing.
The treachery we talked about before.
The treachery
has over 130 verified millionaires.
Yeah, it's 130. It's fucking insane. And this is the thing. It also extrapolates out to life as a whole. We're talking here about trying to be an honorable, how to find honorable friends. And someone's going to message and say, well, how do I find honorable friends? I can't find any. You will find honorable friends if you're an honorable man. The best way to meet honorable people is to be an honorable person. The best way to meet rich people is to be a rich person. The best way to have friends who love you is to love your friends. The best way to meet honest people is to be honest. I say this, I did a podcast a few months ago, and the guy running the podcast was saying, yeah, my friend fucked my girl, and I was like, you know what? If you're rolling with boys who would fuck your girl, you're probably the kind of guy who would fuck your boy's girl. So you probably deserve that shit. Because if you're the kind of dude who wouldn't do that to his boy, you're probably not running with those kind of people. Yeah. It's like it's reflective. Yeah. The world is reflective. So if you sit there and go, you know what, I want to be around my friends. Let me name the best 5 friends I could have. I want to have a team, a gang of 5 friends. When they walk in the room, people are like, shit, we ain't fucking with that. If a fight goes off tonight, we're not fighting them. I want them to be big, strong, smart, important, connected, charismatic. I want to put together a group of 5 killers, and they're going to be my friends. Guess what you need to become to have those 5 friends? All the fucking things you just named. Now you know what to do. Get to fucking work. Because those 5 guys ain't hang around with a broke dork. They hang around with some dweeb like you.
So far, I agree with everything he's saying. You are who you hang around, yada, yada, yada. In terms of the war room, though, what is it? Like, that's all I want to know. Because the way Jordan made it seem, he made it seem like it was just a Discord group where different people was just talking about different stuff that really wasn't connecting the dots anywhere to anything. It just sounded like a Discord room full of Andrew Tate fans. He's saying that's not what it is. Like, one of them said that they claimed it was 130 multimillionaires was actually in that war room. Okay, if that's true, what do y'all do in there? I don't need to know secrets and stuff and all that, but like, what actually goes on in there? That's all I want to know, because I just want to know what the $5,000 membership fee is for. Now, in the same breath, it could just be networking. It could just be you networking with other rich people, because there's also gyms where the membership fees are like 3 G's a month. Now, you know, just as well as I do, a gym membership don't cost 3 G's, but a certain amount of people go to that gym, and you're just paying that to network with them. So if that's what all that is, just say it. Like, because Jordan's experience didn't seem like that, but from what they're saying, if that's really all it is, you just have a wide network for that 5 G's, then just say that.
That's what's going to happen is your insecurity is going to come out, and you're going to be the one to try to fuck them first because you're not securing yourself.
Completely.
Yeah. You've not done the work.
So I actually met the guy, and with Sneeko, he seemed pretty cool. But after that little something he pulled with Andrew,
he's done.
Don't bring him to my tables. Don't bring him anywhere around me. He's not invited to any party that I have. He's out. 100%, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to the treachery thing we talked about before. You know what I mean? This is why guys like betraying people is one of the worst. They punish it. Since the beginning of time, they punished it to a ridiculous degree.
It was the #1 crime.
Yeah.
It was the #1. They would torture you worse for treachery than anything else because you can't defend against it.
Yeah.
You get stabbed from behind by your boy, they're going to fucking set your ass on fire, man.
Yeah. And to this day, even in the modern world, it's still punished through death in many countries. You know, even the most progressive countries, they'll put you in jail for life and or death because to commit treason or treachery is unacceptable.
Do you think that he would try to snake me?
Duh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's shown that he's obviously capable of snaking people. That's what he's done. He's shown that he's the kind of person who will, for chasing clout, will do something that he knows deep in his heart he shouldn't have done. Now, so the question you have to ask yourself is, if he can get enough clout for fucking with you, do you think he'd eventually do it? You have to sit there and go, well, he's done it once. He's done it before. Is he going to do it to me? Oh, he's my friend now. I don't know the dude. I'm based on my actions, right? He joined, decided that the clout and the few shitty YouTube videos, no one's going to give a shit about his video, and no one gives a shit already. It was 3 days ago. It's over. It's done. Nobody cares, right? But that was more interesting to him than actually trying to give it a fair chance, getting to know people, getting to network for real, and getting genuine advantage. He cared more about himself and his clout and that chasing. So you have to ask yourself, if you're both going after the same bitch in the club or whatever, that's your decision to make, friend. I mean, I curate my reality ultra heavily, and I do not apologize for it. I will happily say to somebody, I'm sorry, I do not speak to you anymore, and here is why. And it served me fantastically well. That's all I can say.
But Sneeko, that's your friend.
I do the same thing. My only thing is, because I know he said you can't expect to join and immediately talk to the top boss, blah, blah, blah. The only thing that does seem scammy from that video, he did pay 3 G's to talk to you, and you did not show up either time. That does seem a little off, Andrew. You gotta admit, that does seem a little off. You can't use the excuse, oh, you just joined, so I'm not gonna talk to you because you just joined. If that's the case, he shouldn't have had access to purchase time to talk to you to begin with. That option should have just been crossed off, or he should have been refunded. See, I don't even know if he was refunded because he didn't even say that, but all we know is that he dropped 8 G's and nothing came about on any part of it. But even if you take the war room out, you still didn't have that one-on-one phone call with him. I thought that was kind of goofy to do anyways, because you know Sneeko. And I said that in the video. I was like, you know Sneeko, you could probably just have a conversation with him through Sneeko. But, yeah.
You got a choice to make. Do you prefer clicks and views over relationships, or do you prefer just having him as a friend? Because my thing is, bro, that's an L.
And that's the problem with YouTubers. I'll be honest, man. Coming from the background that I came from, if someone betrayed you like that, it's a wrap. You're hitting doors with people, etc. And you know, you need the guy behind you to be able to, you know, shoot the fucking guy if you go down to make sure that you don't die. So coming into YouTube and seeing people, the way people move, where they'll turn their back on someone that they collab with before, or make a hit piece on them, whatever. Like, it's all foreign territory to me.
Yeah,
it's strange.
It is a YouTube thing, and it is a shame because truthfully, any organization, I'm not even just talking about the war room, but any organization, you need to turn up and try and be helpful. Let's say I went back to get a normal job and I wanted to get promoted as quick as possible. What would I do? I'd fucking turn up and say, hey, where's the work at? Let me help. You don't just join in and say, I want to be the boss now. Where's the secret to, hey, where's the rise? I've turned up now. Like, that's
facts. I've done videos about that where, like, this whole generation, the whole quiet quitting, and now it's called like act your wage or whatever. And there's like, I want to do just as much as my blah blah blah. And it's like, bro, you're never gonna move up in life with that attitude. Like, if you hate the job, go find a new job. But if you're gonna stay there and the goal is like, oh, I don't want to do all this because they're not moving me up or whatever, you just gotta leave, bro. Because the only way you're gonna move up, you have to show you're that type of person. That's what I did. That's what I had to do at all my jobs when I moved up into management and stuff. So he's absolutely correct about that.
Stupid. The guy's fucking dumbass.
I'll tell you one thing I learned in my first year on YouTube. I started to evaluate people that I wanted to be actual friends with on whether I would be friends with them or not if they had their platform taken away from them.
Facts.
That's how. So you look at the man, you say, okay, you have a platform. If I were to take said platform away from that man, would I still fuck with that guy? Is he still high level?
It's a good test.
Yeah.
That's how you know. That's how you make that decision.
I think we could all relate to this. We all get hit pieces on a regular
that.
basis, especially when you're up. Everybody makes it.
Because to be fair, a lot of content creators, once they start moving up, a lot of them get real phony and fake and all that. We've dealt with that before. When I say we, I mean me and my boyfriend. We had a whole different channel. Used to cover gaming news and all that. We've been to E3. We've been to all the conventions, gaming and anime. And when you start meeting people and see how they are in real life versus that little internet video persona, it's way different. It's way different.
It's a negative video to try to bring you down and try to get those clicks. Did you know that was going to happen? Is that a future of social media, and does that show people's character?
No, I mean, that's social media as a whole, right? The social media, there's always going to be the detractors and the haters who are going to sit around and talk shit. That's not what bothered me. What bothered me is that he joined the organization and give it a fair chance. If he didn't join and did a video, then it wouldn't be worth discussing. That's fine. But he joined and he was a dumbass. But yeah, I truly still believe, and if I say this, then it must be true. I don't think there's anything such thing as bad publicity. I've been through the fucking #1 Matrix attack that they have. I have taken the biggest bullet that exists in their gun in the last few months, and it's caused me headache and inconveniences. But in the end, it's definitely certainly the best thing that's ever happened to me online, specifically in my online career, if you want to call it that. The banning was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, but you did that without snaking anybody. You did it with honor.
Completely, absolutely, yeah.
It's completely different.
It's a completely different scenario.
I think the question you got to ask in the room is, would any of us do a hate piece on you? No, never. Yeah. And look, me and Myron bust your balls a lot, bro, but we'll never ever talk bad about you on camera.
Yeah.
We'll roast you a little bit in person, like maybe your drip or maybe your glasses, but we'll never say, oh, secret this and that on camera, because we're boys. So that's how you gotta see it.
Yeah, I mean, even if I collab with someone, I didn't like them after the fact. I would look stupid, like talking shit about them after. That'd be weird.
That is true. That is true. There's some people I have met and worked with in the past where, and once again, this relates back to the old channel. We've never done videos about them. We know some stuff, and the public never knew that stuff during that time period. So I agree with what they're saying. I agree with them.
All right, so next question.
Yeah.
What does an astute 20-year-old like myself need to do in order to be sat around that table? If you were truly astute, you would know the answer.
All right, y'all. So that's Andrew Tate's response to the video.
He's done. Don't bring him to.
All right, hold on. My bad. It randomly started on its own after I cut it off, but yeah, that's Andrew Tate's response to Jordan Welch's video. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I agree with everything Andrew said. I still think it was scammy to, like, if that's the case, if the new person in doesn't get to talk to the big boss, I don't think he should have had access to buy time to talk to you then, because that was 3 G's, bro. That does seem kind of scammy. And like I said in the other video, I'm an Andrew Tate fan, but the way Jordan painted it, it just seemed like you were paying 5 G's to be in a Discord server with Andrew Tate fanboys. That's what it seemed like from Jordan's video. They all claim it's not like that. I don't know. I'm not paying 5 G's to join. I promise you that right now. They probably wouldn't even want me in there because I'm a girl. So their whole thing is being around like high connected men with, so is what it is. I still like Andrew Tate, and I did say that in another video. I'm still a fan. It's just the way, I also said in Jordan's video, the way it was presented seemed very scammy all around. But I like this response. I like how they handled it. And this is going to be very interesting because Sneeko lives in Miami now, and him and Jordan are friends. So this is going to be very interesting to see if Sneeko actually stays friends with Jordan. But that's their personal business. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you ever want to see me do more videos like this. Also, I try to drop 2-3 videos every day, but life happens. At this moment in time, YouTube won't let me update you on YouTube when it happens. You guys can only get the updates on my social media accounts, so if you're not following me there, make sure to hit the links in the description box below. With that said, you already know who it is. It's Sang.